Hello, my brothers and sisters. As we end this third week of Lent, today in this short parable, we had the tragedy of the holy Pharisee and the grace of the publican. And that tragedy and grace still repeat themselves every single day in our world. Because the tragedy of the Pharisee is not that he did not repent, but that he didn't even realize that he even needed to do so. What repels us is the self-assurance of that Pharisee. He thought that he had it all. It's one thing for us to know that we have done wrong and refuse to repent. The failure to even recognize that we have done wrong is a symptom of a profound moral tragedy. The Pharisee doesn't even think that what he's doing is wrong. The inability to see, to grasp the truth, can encapsulate one into a private fantasy structure that could keep us so far away from reality and keep us away from the Lord. Lent is directed, especially as we go into these deeper weeks. Lent is directed about serious fact-finding about ourselves. It's a time when we hold our lives up, not in comparison against others. It's when we hold ourselves up against the gospel, where we look for areas that need repair in our lives. If up to this moment, which is a great grace to be gifted with the recognition of sin, if we know the spiritual deficits in our lives, that's a good thing. That's a grace-filled thing, where we see that the good work of the Lord has been successful so far. The gift of sight, spiritual insight, is a grace. That's the grace of the publican in today's gospel. He knows who he is. The Pharisee lives in a fantasy world. So perhaps at the end of each day for the rest of Lent, as we go into these late days, may we reflect on our thoughts, words, actions from the closing of each day until before we end our day, and ask ourselves, do we find ourselves each day more closely to the Pharisee or to the publican? Because one of them is always closer to us than we think. How are we the Pharisee today? How are we the publican? Through God's grace and our prayers for each other, may we always choose the latter. May God bless you at the end of this third week. Good to be with you.